Oh, YouTube, it's your boy B3. Back again with yet another kicking graphic novel review. Got a cool one for you guys today. I really enjoyed it. It's The New Avengers Volume 12, Powerloss. Yeah. Getting close to finishing this run of New Avengers. So if you want to hear about the rest of this run, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Alright, I'm going to read you the back of the book. What if the villains fighting for control of New York City's underworld got their hands on a very powerful machine that could cause the immediate loss of power in any superpowered being? What if the events described aren't a what if? What if they're really happening to the Avengers right now in Times Square? What if the Avengers are in big, big trouble? In advance of the epic event, Siege writer Brian Michael Bendis and artist Stuart Inomim ratchet up the tension as they pit Norman Osborn's Dark Avengers and the Hood's army against the New Avengers, while at a complete power loss. This book is dope. I really liked this book. It's once again still part of Dark Reign, leading up to Siege. It's really good. So, remember, the New Avengers keep fighting the Hood's group of criminals and everything. The Hood doesn't have powers anymore, but Loki kind of gives him these stones that give him powers, which is pretty crazy. And then the Hood, right? His gang kind of continues on without him, and this mad scientist mofo takes it over, right? He's like, hey, what it do? I figured it out because there was this machine that the New Avengers tried to use to stop the Dark Avengers, right? And Norman Osborn was like, I know this is a fucking trap. I'm not going to send the Dark Avengers. Instead, I'll get my friend the Hood to send his criminal organization to fight them instead. They did. They destroyed the power dampener. But the Avengers just left the power dampener behind after it was destroyed. And then a super genius was able to reverse engineer it and use it against them in Times Square. And the Avengers got their asses kicked. They very narrowly escaped this situation. They really shouldn't have. I mean, it was crazy. This power dampener even knocked out the Sentry himself. The Sentry. Like the most powerful hero at the time. Period. It was crazy. Everyone just dropped. Iron Patriot's armor even got hacked. Like, everyone got fucked up. Luke Cage almost died. And he ended up having to surrender himself to the Dark Avengers. Because if he didn't, his friends were all going to get captured, and he was going to die. Because the hospital they took him to didn't have the equipment to treat him. You remember in the Jessica Jones Netflix show where she has to take Luke to the hospital, and they can't operate on him because of his superpowers? It was just like that. That was like directly based on this. So, they got Luke. The Dark Avengers, they got him. They got him! And it's all pretty crazy. We get to see a little Venom action in this book, too. You know I love my Venom. And they do organize kind of a prison break to get Luke out. It's a real sophisticated prison break, but it doesn't fail. And all this time, Ronan, aka Hawkeye, aka Clint Barton, still wants to straight up assassinate Norman Osborn, which we all know isn't the right thing to do, and it would just make matters worse, to be completely honest. But they do end up rescuing Luke Cage, as I said. But there's a tracker / bomb attached to his heart that Norman Osborn put there, which was pretty damn smart. So they get Ant-Man, who's no longer Ant-Man. He's going by the Wasp now because remember, in Secret Invasion, the Wasp died, so now he's going by the Wasp instead to kind of honor her. They go inside to try to like disarm it and remove it, and they do. And then when the Dark Avengers are like just blow it up, and they fly to where the Tracer is, and it blows up, but it was in Norman Osborn's house, which was so funny. And then the Hood takes his gang back over. They make another deal with Norman Osborn. And this was a really good book. Like, none of these new Avengers books have been bad. Some have been just whatever. But this one was, like, really good. I really, really enjoyed this one. It'll be a def reread in the future. Just so, so good. Really. Pick it up. I got it on Kindle. The physical volume might be a little harder to find since it's a bit older now, but it's really good and it really holds up. So that's it for New Avengers Volume 12, Powerloss. If you want to see more, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell and check out all the cool links in the description below. Be sure to support our B3 Productions channel. I'm trying to grow that channel a little bit. I'm going to be focusing on that channel a lot now. Just as much, if not more, than I focus on this channel. So I'm going to be doing a lot of content there. And there will be a lot of superhero and comic book content on that channel as well. I know you guys love that because you clicked on this video. So definitely check out the B3 Productions channel and our Patreon so that we can bring you more of everything. So that's it. Thank you all once again. See y'all later.